Hi guys, welcome back to FVSD Life. My name's Bronwyn, and for today's video I'm going to be telling you guys all about my own DWP experiences. And for next week I will be talking about invisible disabilities. So to start off, I'm going to quickly say one of my cats is currently running around my ankles right now, so if I start looking down, that's why. So I just want to quickly state, before I start talking about this video, that I currently receive personal independent payments, the higher mobility and higher care. I receive ESA, which is on the I can't remember. It's just, I think it's, I don't go to the job centre, so I can't remember which one that is. And yeah, that's all I receive. So I have two experiences, but I have another one that is currently pending. So the one that's currently pending is for my personal independent payments. They reviewed me, they currently doing a review thing, and I had my assessment last Tuesday. I'm going to be honest, I think it went well, but the thing is, the decision doesn't come to the final decision doesn't come to the assessor. It comes down to DWP. And right. So I'll tell you about one of the better stories, but the thing is, both stories are still like the same thing pretty much happened. So basically, one day I woke up and I saw that my ESA had stopped. I had no idea, they didn't give us it. And then, like a couple of days later, I received a letter to say they'd done a review and they stopped the money, and that I had to do, I had to fight for it basically. So, which is the mandatory reconsideration, but we missed the deadline for that. But this is when the DWP made a very, very rare mistake. So they accidentally sent me another letter for mandatory reconsideration. And when I say me, I mean my mum, because she's got power of attorney for all the Department of Work and Pensions benefits. So yeah, I unfortunately with the ESA that stopped, my mum did have to. We both had to go to Citizens Advice Bureau as well, and they helped with us for that. And Citizens Advice phoned for us on our behalf, because obviously if these particular benefits stopped, it could affect my mum's housing benefit, which could affect our home, our roof over our head. So her housing benefit, and I think council benefit as well, and income support. So there's always some sort of domino effect with something gets affected. So Citizens Advice Bureau phoned Department of Work and Pensions for us, and they went, "Oh, we sent the mandatory reconsideration twice." And we were like, "Yeah." And said, and the thing is, they couldn't exactly say, "No, you can't do it. We can't do it anymore." So they had to say yes, because it was down in the, they saw that they sent it twice. So they still had to, because I still had the right to be reconsidered. So long story short, they reconsidered it, and I went back onto ESA fairly quickly. I don't think it was long. I think it's like 2 months. I think it wasn't long at all. Probably a month. I can't even remember, but it's just really, really short. The other story, which is even worse. So basically, when I was younger, well, obviously now I think to this day, when I was little, it was disability living allowance. So that's when you're a child. It's before. I don't know if it's just personal independent payments now, but I don't think DLA still exists. I don't know. But anyway, so because obviously when I was growing up, the personal independent payments were coming in, so they were slowly moving people onto it. And long story short, when they looked at everything, the DWP said, "Nah, she's absolutely fine," and they stopped it. They stopped my DLA slash PIP, so there's like they're both the same thing, and that in turn stopped my ESA. and I was also receiving carers allowance as well. When all my money stopped, my heart shattered. I was absolutely petrified, and in all honesty, so was my mum, because you know, like when all of it stopped, like it could really affect her as well, as I said with the other story. So that in itself was really, I was absolutely bawling my eyes out. I was like, Mum, what are we gonna do? And she, you know, once again we went to Citizens Advice Bureau. I'm going to be honest, with this, they weren't very helpful because it was a particular, like, 'cause everything had stopped. They were able to help with getting the employability support allowance back, ESA, but they weren't able to help with getting the personal independent payments or the carers allowance back. So because of that, we had to do it ourselves, because obviously my own needs are complex. I have numerous amounts of physical disabilities and stuff like that, and when they were looking at me, they thought that I looked a bit too normal, so a bit too okay, let's just say. So yeah, we decided to do that by ourselves. It was the longest process to get the personal independent payments back. We did the mandatory reconsideration. They still said no. I had to go through a tribunal with a judge with the judge. For those that don't know, when it comes to the tribunal, it is with the judge, and there's I think there's like a solicitor or something there to sort of say, no, you don't need it, you're absolutely fine. But thankfully, it was on the phone. It was during the COVID, like the very beginning of COVID. So yeah, it was on the phone, which made it much easier, but we were still really stressing because we've heard so many horrifying stories. So yeah, we spoke with them on the phone. The judge, I'm going to be honest, straight off the bat, he was on our side. He was like straight away, like when this guy was trying to say, yeah, but like, as you can see here, and the judge was like, no, but I mean, like with the walking thing from my home to the bus stop, it's close, but I can't walk it. The guy that was trying to say no was like, yeah, but she can. He said, oh yeah, no, but she can walk that. You know, it's not that far. And the judge was like, oh no, I pulled it up on Google Maps. You can see it right here. You know, it's like, you know, it's definitely more than 4 buses, more than 4 double deckers. And yeah, so long story short, if it wasn't for that judge, I don't think I would have got it. And the thing is, very, very rare that you get a good, amazing judge when it comes to personal independent payments stories. I mean, the reason why I'm talking about DWP experiences is because, yeah, as I said, I'm currently being reviewed, and I'm petrified that I may not still be getting my PIP. I am receiving them still to this day, but she said, the assessor said within 8 weeks I should hear. I'm going to be honest, she shouldn't have said that, but she can't. She just said it because she knows that she gets asked it every day. But yeah, but it just pretty much says after 8 weeks we can start bothering the Department of Work and Pensions. But I'm someone who just goes off on the bank statements. Like, if it's not in there, we're gonna go, oh boy, we've got to go through this thing all over again. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That whirring in the background, I think my neighbour is doing their hoovering, which doesn't help. But yes, anyway, I mean, that's pretty much my experiences. The reason why I decided to talk about it today is not just because I'm fighting my own battle with Department of Work and Pensions, but it's also because I think every single family with fetal alveolar spectrum disorder has had to fight with the Department of Work and Pensions to have their needs recognised. And I think that when it comes to government, it's really disgusting, because we're all not okay. We should all still be, you know, it's not right at all whatsoever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap this video up because my cat keeps running around and I think she wants food, so I'm gonna have a look. And so yeah, I know. And so yeah, so For next week's video, I'm going to be talking about invisible disabilities and fetal valproate spectrum disorder. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, please. And yeah, from next week, next Wednesday is my operation. I will still be posting videos, and I'm going to try and keep the content continual, but I'm filming a whole bunch of videos this week, so yeah. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you all next week for a brand new video. Bye!